What is up, my soldiers? It is I, Navy, and I'm back with another Dokkan Battle video. I'm gonna be real, I had to run a quick urgent errand, so I was not able to see this the moment it came out. But once I returned and opened on Twitter, all I could see was hate towards this Dokkan Now. And to that, personally, people had their expectations way too high. People had their expectations way too high, and I'm gonna be honest. If you're bothered by this Dokkan Now, just play JP and shut up. I'm sorry. Like I'm literally telling you guys this the most honest possible way. Play JP and shut up if this really bothers you, and you'll know exactly what I mean by that. I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but this Dokkan Now has gotten so much hate for one specific part. But let's just review real quick so you guys understand what I'm talking about. So let's just talk about this Dokkan Now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let us begin. So right now they're talking about the theme of the anniversary campaign, and it's Dragon Ball Super. No one saw that coming. I swear. Anyway, so the first thing that you're going to talk about is this story event, and you're going to grind up this free-to-play first form Frieza from the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. And it's this guy right here. First things first, shoutouts to Dokkan Info, right? Shoutouts to Dokkan Info for the information for units. So, yeah, this guy. This guy is gonna easy A during this celebration. For part 1, you can grind him up. For part 2, you can Dokkan Awaken him. And for part 3, you can easy A him. And I do want to say things, and I do want to say this because people don't really do this. Please grind up every single free-to-play unit that you can. I understand that the free-to-play unit might not be great, but trust me, you're gonna need that free-to-play unit for something eventually. And for this anniversary, you're gonna need that Frieza to get all the tickets, man. Please grind up this Frieza. This Frieza, in my opinion, is not great, and we'll review him really quick. But please grind up every single free-to-play unit, man. Please. Please, trust me, you're gonna need that unit eventually. But anyway, like I mentioned before, this Frieza easy A's. Super Boss is 3 key 77%. This is his easy A kit, by the way. This is his easy A kit. Ink types 3 key 50%. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn. Super attack modifier. Kit is his passive 2 key 100%. 25% attack and defense with each attack performed. It's not super attack, each attack. So he needs to attack a lot. That's nice. 200% fully maxed out. He's a super boss's support, 2 key, 30% defense, no attack. He launches an additional super attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack when HP is 50% or more. And then he launches an additional super attack when there's 2 or more enemies. If you're lucky, you can quad with this guy. If you're lucky. And this is going to play a big role because this greatly raises attack and defense is really huge. It's 50%, man. 50%. And then he gets 50% attack and defense. And Scouter, if there's a Pure Saiyans or Movie Heroes category enemy. The Scouter is nice. Pure Saiyans or Movie Heroes category enemies are very common because of the Supreme Battle Spectacle. Which in the Dokkan Now, it will be mentioned, I believe. So, yes. That is literally his only utility, the Scouter. He has no dodge, no counter, no damage reduction, no guard. He has nothing. That's all he has. He's decent for free to play. I don't think he's the worst unit ever. I think he's okay. But then again, like I mentioned, please grind up every single free to play unit. Please, for the love of God, please, please grind them up. But yeah, that's the Frieza. I think he's okay. I think he's pretty decent. All right. So, yes, let me move along. This is another story event. Super Warrior Memorial Goku, the God of Destruction. This, I believe, hang on, let me actually, yeah, this is the Beerus right here. This is the Beerus. This Beerus is actually pretty interesting because he's called Beerus Pajamas. So he has a different name. So you can use him with other Beeruses if you want. As you can see, this guy has nothing. This guy, he starts out sleeping. Funnily enough, ironic. Very ironic, I know. So he cannot attack for the first turn, I believe. He has 200% defense. He has 50% damage reduction with each turn, and with each turn passed, Damage reduction rate minus 10%, no more than 50. Do keep in mind this is his Easy A kit, by the way. Easy A kit. Yes, he loses 50% damage reduction, and he pretty much loses all of it, and then he gives all allies 40% attack during the character's attacking turn, and 10% up to 30% at the start of each turn. So the longer you guys keep Sleepy Bears, this guy's pretty much giving 70% attack to all allies when this guy's around. He's a Rainbow Orb Changer, and then he gets 50% defense per key sphere obtained. I don't think this Beerus is great, but he's an interesting, like, different unit. He's a different unit. I'm gonna just say that. And yes, this is his active. He awakens from zone for 1 turn. The enemy is... Oh right, I forgot. This guy has a taunt. Yeah, because taunt is the new mechanic in the 9-year anniversary. And then you're gonna activate this guy for turn 5. Oh, okay. I thought it was turn 1. Yeah, turn 5. Okay, that's good to know. Do we have his... Okay, yeah, this is it. Okay, yeah, this is it. Okay, so found it. If he raises attack, this is his offense mode. Once you activate the active, this is what he does. So he now becomes an offensive character. He seals, which is actually very helpful. He raises attack for 1 turn, sadly, on his 12th key. Greatly raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn. Mega Colossal greatly lowers attack, which is actually very helpful. Raising your defense and then lowering the enemy attack is really good, right? So his passive once the active, is being already activated. 3 key, 50% damage reduction for 1 turn from the character's hunting turn. Do keep in mind that this guy has a taunt, so once you activate the taunt, he has 50% damage reduction because the taunt is just for 1 turn. 1 key up to 7, 11% attack up to 77 with each attack received. So yes, you want this guy to get hit when he... So this guy hits hard, I guess, right? Not that hitting hard matters too much. He gets 100% attack and defense with 3 or more key spheres obtained. 30% damage reduction with 5 or more key spheres obtained. And high chance to perform a crit starting from the turn in which the character receives the 7th attack in battle. This guy is different. I'm gonna be real. This guy is just different. I'm gonna just say that. He's good for 1 turn. He's really decent for 1 turn. He has 80% damage reduction if you get 5 or more key spheres during that first turn. Great. But anyway, yeah, this Beerus is okay. He's not stellar or anything. So we're getting EX skillers for movie bosses category allies. So that's great, right? Movie bosses. LRAGL Brawl is really gonna benefit from these, so that's cool. Stages 6 and 7 are added to the movie bosses red zone, excuse me. Right, so that's nice. More content, more zones for you guys to grind. This is the Supreme Magnificent Battle. That's the name of this event. I'm just gonna call it Supreme Battle Spectacle. I'm gonna be real. Supreme Battle Spectacle. That's what we're gonna call it from now on. This event is very fun, and I really hope global players enjoy this event. I really like this event. It's very hard, but yes, I like this event. And these are the special titles, right, that you're gonna get from beating high difficulty events from Supreme Battle Spectacle, I believe. And I believe one of these is from Beast, the Makankosa Po. I hope I said that right. My apologies, but yeah. And the last one is, I believe it's just Beast and Gogeta, I believe. They're cool looking titles, I will say. And now they're talking about this. This is actually really nice. When this dropped on JP, this was actually really cool. So these tickets, right? These tickets have changed. You can now use these tickets on any banner you want throughout the anniversary. You can use these 77 tickets on LRAGL Broly, Dokkan Festival, or you can use them on Gogeta's Legendary Summon Carnival. There are 50 tickets, and you can use them on any banner you want. You can use them on part 2 of the banners if you want it. You can use them on any banner you want. So that's really, really good. This is a massive change. I'm sure a lot of people are going to pull like a multiple LRAGL Broly's or Gogetas or Beast or Gammas, right? Whatever you're looking for, you're probably gonna pull them with these, right? So good luck when you guys summon on this, using these tickets. It's a great change, dude. I really like it, and I hope that's the norm eventually, right? Hang on, let me actually speed this through. Oh right, these are the new characters, right? LR Gogeta and LR Agio Broly. Who would have thought? They already talked about these guys. They're gonna show the animations. The animations are actually really good, right? They're really, really good. I'm not gonna show them because I don't want this video to be too long, right? They're literally copy and paste from the movie. Broly's animations are literally the best in the game, in my opinion. They're just literally that great. Gogeta, they're talking about how Gogeta has to taunt, right? That's great. That's pretty much it. So, yes, Broly and Gogeta, in my opinion, they're amazing units. I really love Broly, mostly. Gogeta is great, though. He has a guaranteed dodge and taunt. So, yeah, anyway, let's just talk about these units because I actually have not talked about them. Movie bosses, Pure Saiyans, Full Power, Super Saiyans, Exploded Rage, Gifted Warrior, Super Bosses, Transformation Beast, Miraculous Awakening, and Power Beyond Super Saiyan. Those are Broly's categories, right? And this is his leader skill. Surge of Heightened Fighting Spirit. Super Bosses, Transformation Boost, Full Power, great. Actually, really, I think, personally, his leader skill is great. People really dislike his leader skill, mostly because of Super Bosses. But do keep in mind, Super Bosses has actually gotten a lot of buffs lately. So I think that's nice. And then he's on Exploding Rage and Movie Bosses for the 30%. It's a really decent leader skill. He stacks attack, do keep in mind. He stacks attack. He raises defense for 1 turn, colossal damage. He greatly stacks attack, greatly raises defense for 4 turns, and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy on 18 key. This guy can super like 70 times, by the way. This guy's just insane. And while dropping like 10, 20 million on each super attack, by the way. And people say this guy's bad, by the way. People say this guy's bad or not great. Or people say he's overrated. But yeah, he has an intro, 5 key, 100% attack, and launches an additional super for 4 from the character's entry turn. Alright, right out the gate, he got super twice. 150% attack and defense. He guards. He has 1 key per key sphere, 50% attack when performing a super, 50% defense if it's an ultra super, 2 key launches an additional attack as a first or second attack in a turn, 6 key launches an additional super attack and high chance for launching another additional attack as an additional super attack as a third attack in a turn. This guy can super 1, 2, 3, 4, and yeah, 4, like, yeah, 5 times. Yeah, I think 5 times, yeah. 5 times if you trigger the hidden potential system. Additional, level 5 additional. So yeah, it's just crazy to me. So he creates the domain, when he transforms, right, to full power Broly, he creates the domain extra dimensional space, raises extreme class allies key by 4 for 4 turns. He can activate it from the 5th turn. That is it. Once he transforms, he activates the domain. And people have a lot of issue with this active single condition. Same thing goes for like LR Tech UI. They have literally the same exact condition. Can be activated from the 5th turn. No other restrictions. That's it. Most events really last that long. So I don't really see that big of an issue. So what his domain does, extreme class allies and enemies get 10% attack and defense. Plus an additional 10% attack and defense for characters belonging to the Exploding Rage or Movie Bosses categories, and then increases damage received by superclass enemies and allies. It's a really good domain. It's a really good domain for extreme class allies. So I really like it. So once Broly transforms, he raises attack and defense for 1 turn, mega colossal damage to all enemies. It's an AoE. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. I'm trying to speed blitz through this as fast as I can because this video is going to be very long and I don't want it to be. 6 key, 300% attack and defense. Guards all attacks. Plus 1 key per key sphere obtained. 26% damage reduction before attacking while the domain is active. And that's actually going to activate the moment he transforms. 50% attack when attacking. 50% defense when receiving an attack. Launches an additional super attack. Right out the gate. No condition. Just he launches it. 26% damage. 26% critical hit chance when performing a super. launches additional super attack and chance of performing a crit plus 26% by performing a neutral super attack. So he gets 52% crit rate, essentially. And then he launches an additional super attack with keys 4. He can super... Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he can super like 4 times. He actually supers less, I think. But trust me, he's gonna hit really hard regardless. He just hits so hard. It's not funny. So now let's just hop on over to Vegeta. I really don't want this video to be too long, but I guess I have no choice. So Fusion, Realm of Gods, Movie Heroes, Super Saiyans, Final Trump Card, Powerful Comeback, Time Limit, Fuse Fighters, Transformation Boost, Superheroes, and Power Beyond Super Saiyan. Do keep in mind, Power Beyond Super Saiyan has gotten a really good amount of buffs, man. Final Trump Card is really good, and Super Saiyans mostly. The Super Saiyans literally has these two on the team. All we need is a really good Super Saiyans leader, because the Int Super Saiyan trio is not that great nowadays, in my opinion. He's still solid though. So his leader skills 200% movie heroes, 3 key. That's it. Because this guy is the Carnival LR, and Carnival LRs always have a 200% leader skill right out the gate. And Movie Hero is actually a really good team, so yeah, it's not really a hindrance at all. So he greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, colossal damage to the enemy. He stacks defense, regular defense. He greatly raises attack for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. This Gogeta has a lot of flaws in my opinion. This should have been greatly raising defense. You'll understand once you use them. I have not used them, but from what I've seen on video, I feel that this should have been better. These super attack modifiers should have been better, in my opinion. But anyway, I should not talk much because I don't actually have this guy. 2 key, 154% attack and defense. He's super effective against all types because Gogeta. 100% attack and defense on super. 3 turn guard from the character's entry turn. 1 key per type key sphere obtained. 2 key per rainbow key sphere obtained. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow key spheres. Oh yeah, right, I forgot he's a rainbow orb change. That's actually insane. Launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack. And then launches an additional super attack with 1 or more rainbow key spheres obtained. Pretty basic, but he's still very effective. Very, very effective. So he's active skill conditioned to transform into Gogeta Blue. He has 4 turns. That is it. Just 4 turns and you can transform into him, which is really good. Even the active skill conditions are really good in this anniversary, in my opinion. So Gogeta Blue raises attack and greatly raises attack and defense 1 turn. And oh, I forgot. He massively raises attack for 4 turns on 18 key. This guy's gonna hit like a truck. And he does. He actually does hit like a truck. You keep in mind that this guy is already super effective against all types. Just giving you a reminder. So this guy has an insanely busted mechanic, which is recovers 54% HP at start of character's attacking turn for 4 turns of the character's entry turn. So in other words, every time this guy shows up, he's gonna heal you for 54% HP. I believe that's how it works. Again, I don't have this guy on JP, so I believe that's how it works. Someone remind me on that, but it's still busted regardless. 3 key, 200% attack and defense. Super effective against all types. 100% attack and defense and when performing a super attack. 2 key per key sphere obtained. Randomly changes the key sphere of super guard to rainbow. Launches an additional attack. An additional super attack right out the gate. Another additional super attack with 1 rainbow key sphere. He has a great chance to dodge. And then he has a chance of performing a critical hit plus 20% with each attack evaded. So yes, you want this guy to dodge a lot. And then this guy's gonna pretty much guaranteeing crit with every single attack he does. And then he has a great chance of nullifying Ki Blast super attacks directed at this character and counter with tremendous power. This guy is pretty decent, pretty good, right? How long do you think you can keep up with me? This guy hits, like I said, because of his super attack effect on 18 key, this guy hits like a truck. He hits the enemy very hard and then he taunts the enemy and then guaranteed dodges for that turn. That's what makes this Gogeta very valuable. If, like, you can pair this guy up, I believe, with Tech UI, because Tech UI's domain literally nullifies the enemy's dodge canceling. So if you have this guy and Tech UI on the same team and you get Tech UI's domain up, this guy's gonna dodge everything just for that turn. Can be activated starting from the next attacking turn. So that's really good, right? Let's see what else is in this Dokkan Now. The banners are scheduled to start on the 7th. No, excuse me, on the 8th of July. Literally in the next 5 days, less than 5 days from now, the banners should go live. Should you summon? Yes, it's obvious. It's the anniversary. Why would you not summon? The banners are insane, dude. Both banners are actually pretty decent. Do keep in mind that this Ella Broly trio, they easy A in this celebration, and they're insane, by the way. Gogeta's banner is not great, though. But Broly's is nuts, dude. But anyway, yes, the banners are actually worth summoning, in my opinion. Good luck to you both. Good luck, well, not both. Good luck to everyone who summons on this, right? Oh, yes, and this is the reason why people are, well, pretty much skipping over. But no one's realizing that this is the 7th step. This is the global exclusive info. This is the step-up system. Every 7 multis, you're going to get, like, rewards. So the first step is 30 stones. The second step is 40 stones. The third step is 50 stones. And then the fourth step is free. The 5th and 6th step are 40 and 45 stones, respectively. And the 7th multi is one guaranteed featured SSR. Guaranteed feature. Any of these guys, you can get them. This applies to the Part 1 banner LRs. It is unknown if Part 2 will have this as well. It's possible. It's very likely it does have it. But for Part 1, this is how they're going to work. It's an insanely valuable, dude. JP did not have this. And this makes the banners much more juicy, man. They make the banners so much better with this. Oh my god, it's not even funny. Like, generally, it's not even fun. That's how the banners work. It's a step up. Really, really good. But, like, I believe this is the part where they're going to talk about the thing that people are mad about. This. The unification of operation schedule will start with the worldwide campaign in August. This is what people are mad about. They're going to unite. They're going to sync the games. But Global's not going to get the missing units. That's why people are mad. They're not going to get the stuff they want. Like the missing units. But Global and JP will drop the same content. Like right out the gate. They will drop it the same. And whatever Global has missing, they'll get it eventually. Eventually. That's why people are mad. And honestly, I feel that people really are mad for no reason. Like, the games will sync eventually, but like I've been saying this for quite a long time. Since the 10th, starting from the 10th year anniversary, the games should be completely synced. Like 100% synced. Everything, both games have everything that they need. And people have their expectations way too high. People expected so much from this. People expected so much. Now they're talking about 9th anniversary celebration messages, right? This is just nice messages that they received that Dokkan is celebrating 9 years, which is actually kind of just a big milestone, dude. And we are Dokkan. We are Dokkan indeed. Anyway, yeah, that is pretty much the Dokkan Now, right? People are very mad about that, about the sync. And personally, I feel that people should learn to lower their expectations, man. This is just a game, dude. Your PNGs will eventually drop, man. Chill. I understand that people are mad because they've talked very little about the sync. All they did was pretty much say that the sync was coming, and they haven't talked they just haven't talked the thing since. But yeah. Oh yeah, right. This is the Dokkan Ultimate Thrilling Battle. This is actually a new event, right? That Global's gonna get. I forgot to talk about this. I think that's pretty neat. Anyway, not that it matters too much, but yeah, that's why people are mad, dude. It's just insane to me. But anyway, that's the Dokkan Now, dude. I thought it was actually pretty good, but then again, people are mostly mad because of the sync. I've been saying this. The Dokkan sync is gonna come eventually, so please keep your expectations low and be patient. If it really bothers you, just play JP. Just play JP. if you don't want to, then don't complain, man. I'm gonna be real. So, anyway, that's just my 2 cents, right? So, yeah, if you guys like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. I will really, really appreciate it. If you guys dislike it, that's totally fine. I'll try to improve. I'm sorry this video was way too long, but I just wanted to cover everything and make it as thorough as possible. So, yeah, take care, you guys. Peace out.